Hey, YouTube, what it do? We back in the man cave, baby. What's been going on? I know it's been a minute, man. I've been kind of busy. Got a lot going on, man. You know how it go. Life sometimes be life, and baby. But we're gonna jump right into it like I always do it. Y'all hit that subscribe button, man, and get them thumbs up, man, so we can rock and roll on this channel, man. We ain't trying to be matter of fact, we ain't trying to do nothing but be kicking it in the man cave. But let's go and get right into it. We got a couple things, man. I'm gonna give y'all my week 7 predictions. And talking about these. Is the NFL real? Well, for those who may or may not been around, I remember a Super Bowl watching the Redskins at the time, and I think they were playing the who were they playing? Was it Denver? Anyway, y'all know what I'm alluding to is the Doug Williams Super Bowl. Black quarterback, first black quarterback make it to the Super Bowl. And they told him at halftime to blow the game. He came out there and set a record for the most touchdown throw in the Super Bowl. He disappeared after that. So they wanted him to blow that game. Excuse me. But he didn't. Long story short, we can go on and on and on. But just to be honest with y'all, man, all the books cook. All the sports. I tell you what, not last Sunday, right? But the Sunday before that, a buddy of mine, good friend girl of mine. Now I ain't making this up. She had an 8-leg parlay. Man, I can't even find my torch. Well, I guess I can't smoke and kick it with y'all, so I'm gonna have to wait there. But check it out, man. She had an 8-leg parlay. She sent me the bet late in the third quarter, going into the fourth, somewhere around in there. And she was complaining about the bets all messed up. So I'm sitting out on the patio having a cigar, and I look at her slip. I'm like, man, and the best one settled yet, but I was like, man, look, you finna win all these bets. Cause she had Detroit and at the time she sent it to me, 5 of the 8 had already eclipsed, yards passing and things of that nature. So she was already rolling. She had 2 games left, and I'm trying to think. But anyway, long story short, when the dust started settling, she finally called. And I was looking at it on the red zone, so I was checking out all the games, right? So the big deal was the Tennessee Titans and Arizona Cardinal game, right? Man, this lady had an 8-leg parlay. All of them were gonna win. Detroit scared me for a minute. I said, man, listen, you finna win all this. The bet was for $944, right? So roughly $1,000. Look good little pocket change right quick. Man, when she sent me that bet, the game was uh 21-6. And as I was talking to her on the phone, the guy scored a touchdown to put him up 28-6, right? But that was the play where the guy flipped the ball out of his hand too early, right? And I was just telling her, man, well, hell, Arizona just scored again, man. You finna win this month. And she kept down and kept down. And I said, man, this is no way possible. Tennessee playing terrible football. There's no way they gonna come up 15 points down and win the game, because all she needed them to do was win by 7.5 points, right? So fast forward, as we talking, it flipped to another game. Then when it came back, Tennessee was driving or something, and the score was 21-6. I said, damn, what happened? Because the man just stole the touchdown. Then I found out that the man had, dropped the ball before he crossed the goal line like a damn fool. So now I'm like, all right, Tennessee scope. So she still got a chance because she only need She only need to win the Cardinals by 7.5 points. Man, y'all saw the game. The Tennessee scored, and they were down, I think, 13-21 at this point. So that's still an 8-point lead. All Arizona do was had to hold on. And then my boy Cam threw an interception. So I'm like, hey, it's a wrap. And in the same breath, this man fumbled the ball in the end zone for Tennessee touchdown. Now you know, at the time, I think Arizona had the lead, even though it was like a 1-point game. So you know all they were going to do was try to get close enough to get a field goal or something like that right there and run the clock out. They couldn't even do that. Long story short, lose the game. The lady had 7 out of 8 legs correct. And that play happened. I had never seen a bet unfold so ridiculously right before my eyes in my life. It was crazy. But to say the least, I don't want to say that those plays were rigged. And I don't even want to say the game was rigged. But it be moments like that that make you say, man, this some bull junk. This is rigged. And I'm just gonna tell you some of the games are, man. There just ain't no way around it. Y'all know some of them games be touched. Like just say if I'm a wide receiver and I know I can make $400,000 catching under a certain amount of yards, I'm gonna have my homeboy, hey man, listen, take this 1,000 or whatever, put on me catching below 156 yards. You know they do it. He go out there and y'all be like, man, y'all got them fantasy players, and y'all like, man, that man do nothing in the game. Hell no. Cause he had $400,000 on the line. He took this game off. On a game where and let's be honest, these games been ridiculous. Buffalo got their ass kicked by who that beat them. It was a ridiculous loss. Then just the other night, Pittsburgh lost to Cincinnati, and I told my same friend, I said, I tell you what, I know they're gonna beat Pittsburgh, and they end up doing it. Now, if when you get that mixed in there with a little bit of players taking plays off and games off, and referee calling, they got their wages in there because they fixing games too. They already said they do it in the NFL. So I don't know if the outcome is absolutely on the game or just the individual stats. Because if you're a gambler, because you got to think about it. Sports gambling is in a lot of cities now, just particularly in Vegas and Jersey or somewhere probably back in the day. Now it's everywhere. So that's a lot of money moving around. And then I don't know about the other ones. I'm on FanDuel. The maximum amount you can win is a meal ticket. So, hey man, that's a lot of money being jumped around there. So they got it. Hey man, them books is cooking, man. Oh, but I just don't want to say the whole thing. I mean, it ain't. It's just not wide open just to say it's just a fluke. Cause I hate to take away from all them guys' hard work and all the preparation and all they've been through to get where they at to become who they are. It's crazy, but it is what it is. Boxing the same way, basketball. Come on now. Mm. Some of y'all may or may not want to believe, but yeah, that's just like y'all still watch that damn wrestling. Why? I don't know. Now, I don't know when I was younger, they made it look more real, or I was just too young and oblivious to know that it was fake then. But now it's just a flat out circus. It's a sitcom, wrestling a sitcom, and some of y'all still think that shit real. Oh, ain't fake. So hey, y'all, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all handle that. But right quick, y'all, we gonna go into these bets. I mean, we're gonna go into my week 7 prediction. Let's see what we got on the book. So we got the Rams and Jacksonville at Jacksonville, right? So that's gonna be a good game. Trevor Lawrence them out there playing phenomenal. So I mean, just out of nowhere football. But I still think it's a leak in their armor. So LA gonna take that one. It ain't gonna be no blowout. St. Louis, New Orleans and the Bears, they playing at Soldier Field. I would want to say Saints, but I just don't see Bears. And then they playing on grass, I believe. So Bears taking that one, probably 10 points or more. Now, my boys, Miami against the Browns. Right now, two are a target. So they might have a bounty on their boy here, man. Go and get him out of there. But at the same time, man, that's a close. I wouldn't be surprised if that damn game a tie. Both teams one and five. And Miami got more at stake though, cause they ain't nobody expecting nothing out of Cleveland right now. But just to give y'all a pick, mm, I'm gonna set a Dolphin takedown and another close. Drake May and the Patriots against Tennessee. Patriots playing phenomenal football. Patriots got that probably blowout. Carolina against the Jets. The Jets need this game more than any game ever played right now. Panthers playing decent football. They playing at MetLife. The Jets need this game. If Justin Field can show up for a change, they gonna take it. They gonna, cause if not, there's some head gonna bodies and head gonna roll over there. Y'all know what time it is. Eagles and Vikings. Eagles got that. They been looking funky. They been looking like they been cooking books for a couple games. So they got something to prove. What's his little whining ass receiver AJ Brown? He gonna have 200-yard pass and 3 touchdowns. They gonna win that. Kansas City and the Raiders. Everybody thought it was Antonio Pierce. They got Pete Carroll over there. He 350 years old. He's showing y'all, man, the Raiders just a bad team. I like the root for them, but Kansas City gonna blow them out. New York Giants and the Broncos. Y'all caught up in the hype. Broncos gonna take them. Now, the most interesting game, right quick, y'all, is this uh Indiana and Chargers game. Now, the Chargers, you don't know what you're gonna get from them on neither side of the ball. They just keep coming up winning. And then when they look strong, they just come out of nowhere and like they got their ass beat by they lost a terrible game here. I forget earlier. Man, it pissed me off. I lost my money on that game too, but the coach gonna win that. But I don't know. They playing in Sunnyside Inglewood, so Chargers might give them their second loss. But if I had to just make a pick, I'm going with the coach real tight. Washington and the Cowboys, man. Cowboy needed. They playing in Texas Stadium. If Jaden Daniels is consistent and they can get Debo fat ass off them Twinkies, the Commander gonna take that. Green Bay and Carolina. Hey, I just talked to y'all about Carolina as Green Bay taking that one. Falcons and 49ers. I'm gonna have to go with I'm gonna go with the 49ers, man. And they playing at home. So again, if you're a sports if you got wages on some of these bets, man, if I was you, I'll shuffle the line around a little bit for the underdog and the favorite because the way these games been turned out, I'm looking at that schedule right there. You watch what happens. It's gonna be some fluke game going on, man. I'm telling you. It's gonna be some funny game going on. What? If I had to pick one, if I had to pick a fluke loss, the biggest upset of this week 7 will be Carolina beat Green Bay. A lot of these other games could go in either way. Or the Raiders beating Kansas City. That's a divisional game, but that'll be a huge upset as well. So y'all might want to look into them. Uh, but the either way game, the Rams, the Jacksonville, that's either way. Saints and Bird, really, that's either way. But I give Bird the edge. They're at home. They're on grass. Probably gonna be a little chilly. It's gonna be 50 something degrees. That's cold for them dirty South boys. So that one going. The Dolphins, Brown, either way. Titans would be another upset. Panthers and Jets, either way. And really, Eagles in Minnesota either way, but the Eagles should take that though. So and Broncos and Jets. I mean, Broncos and the Giants would be a good one, but I don't see the Broncos losing up there, man. Mile high, man. Them boys gonna be out of breath before halftime in New York Giants. And that coaching Charles game, that's an either way one too, though. But anyway, y'all, that's my time, man. I ain't got my torch. Well, I got it, but I think I'm gonna go out back, man, and smoke, man. Enjoy this patio, man. Sometime I be want to bring y'all to the patio, man. Let y'all experience that villa, baby. But this the man cave, so we got to keep it in the man cave. This is my time, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. Listen, good luck to your team. Enjoy the weekend. College football. I got some beers. I done did my laundry, cleaned up. I ain't going nowhere rest of the weekend. But right here in the man cave, man. Till next time, I catch y'all later. One.